It's the second meeting of the season between the Port Colborne Sailors and the Welland Junior Canadians, and it's our latest spotlight game powered by Collins Clothiers, taking place tonight at the Vale Health and Wellness Center in Port Colborne. This is Sailors head coach Kevin Rosebrugh. First of all, Kevin, exciting night ahead, partly because it is minor hockey night. You'll have lots of kids in the building. What's the best part of that? And maybe speak to me a little bit about the connection between the Sailors and Port Colborne minor hockey.
Yeah, it's something that we really wanted to focus on this year, incorporating the minor hockey into our program. That we've had the kids out to pick up our warm-up pucks and games. They've been picking up frisbees in our frisbee toss, and they've been around a lot of our games. And then some of our guys have been going out to help out some of the minor hockey coaches and going on the ice with some of their practices. And I know the young guys really like that. And we've also been into some of the elementary schools there where some of these kids are going to school and they're familiar with our guys. So it should be a fun night.
17 minutes apart. That's how far Port Colborne is from Welland. So I'm sure this is a bit of a rival game as well. Can you speak a little bit about that? And is this local bragging rights a little bit when you play Welland? You got them earlier in the season in your first meeting, obviously looking for a repeat performance here tonight.
Yeah, there's just a lot of history there, going way back when the Sailors were in Port originally in Welland, with the Highway 58 rivalry. So yeah, we're excited to play them. It's usually a good environment when we go there, and when they come here, we usually get a little bigger crowd. So incorporating that with our minor hockey kids, it should be a fun night.
Players to keep an eye on for your team. Who are they?
Well, obviously, PJ Alexander, our captain's had a tremendous start to the year. He's playing a 200-foot game. He's just reliable. He plays big minutes for us. He's really led by example on and off the ice for us. And I think JD Lowe has been rock solid for us in net. He come from the States. I had a pretty good report on him, watched some video on him, and he's a terrific human being and just a great kid who works extremely hard, and his future's really, really bright. He's been really good for us.
6 games in 8 days. That's what this stretch starts. Hosting Welland tonight, in Fort Erie Saturday, home on Sunday against Caledon. Oh, then by the way, you have a school day game Tuesday morning, so it's going to be quite a stretch. How important is it to get off to a hot start tonight and really set the tone for the next 8, 10 days, Kevin?
Yeah, for sure. It's something we've been preaching lately with our group. I mean, it's obviously going to be a gauntlet here the next week, but we've just really been trying to preach consistency. I think we've shown a lot of flashes this year where we've been a really good hockey club and played the right way a lot of nights, and then we've also had a lot of nights where we've been just very inconsistent, and our play off the puck hasn't been very good. It's cost us a couple of games we felt we probably had a better chance in. So we've just been really preaching our details and trying to be consistent. And then obviously with what we're doing with ourselves off the ice this week, getting sleep and getting hydration and eating the right things, will obviously play a pretty important part in this week.
And you've won 2 of your last 3 games going into tonight's matchup against the Junior Canadians. You got them earlier this season in the one game you played. That was in Welland. Taking a look at the Eastern Conference standings, here's the thing. You're right in the middle of the pack. You win 2, you jump up, you lose a couple, you go down, right? How do you kind of look at the standings right now? And how important is it to kind of keep that momentum going and just keep climbing and keep building towards the second half of the season?
Right, like we're aware of it. Obviously, for me, I'm just focused on the day to day right now. I think we're like 4 or 5 games behind some of these teams, and then a couple of games. We've obviously played the fewest amount of games, and that's why we're in this little stretch here. So, I think after this week, we'll see exactly where we're at when we're caught up in games. But yeah, it's tight. I mean, obviously, Cambridge and St. Catharines have separated themselves a little bit there, but I mean, on any given night in this league, if you don't show up and play the right way, you can get beat, and it's that's the way it goes. That's what you want.
All the minor hockey kids in the rink, a rival night and a spotlight game. Sounds like a great recipe tonight in Port Colborne for the Sailors and Welland Junior Canadians. We'll have all the highlights and interviews, all as always powered by Collins Clothiers. Looking forward to a great night, Kevin. Thanks for the time, and we will see you at the rink.
Thanks, Darren.